Hello, stamping friends. I apologize for the fixing of my camera. Hello. Because it was too close. Thank you for joining me. Okay, just bear with me for a second because I want to make sure that there's a good view. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Monica Gioberti with Stamping with Monica, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Stafford, Virginia. You are joining me for day 2 of the Waterside Retreat online class to go. And today or tonight, I'm going to show you the last 3 projects that are included in the class. Last night, I went on and showed you 3 cards. Tonight, I'm going to do 2 cards in one little box. If you're popping on, let me know. Say hi. Don't be shy. I always say it. It would be nice to know where you're watching from. If this is the first time, or maybe you've been watching before. But anyways, if you look up here and you see the live, it means that you're joining me live. If not, this video will be on Facebook for 30 days. Otherwise, and then it will be deleted from Facebook. But if you want to keep on watching and rewatching, then you might want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because that's where I have I have about over 400 videos that you can go on and enjoy. They're all classes that I've done in the past, and so you can join me there. Okay, before I go into the class, I need to remind you of some things that are happening. First of all, if you're on my email list and you're part of my Facebook group, you've seen me posting about the party kit, pretty party kit class, alternative class, and Zoom bingo. This is a class. This is a class. We're going to do a class on June 20th at 7 p.m. It will be all on Zoom. It's the first time that I do it all on Zoom. Usually I do Zoom and in person, but this time I want to try to do all on Zoom. And it is a collaboration with my friend Judy. So this class can be taken from anywhere in the United States. What is going to happen is that you will receive the pretty party kit that will allow you to make 3, 6, 9 cards. But we will be using some parts of the kit to make alternatives. So you'll get 4 more cards. We will play bingo, and we will and prizes will be gift certificates that you can redeem with an order. And also you will receive the entire kit plus the 4 extra supplies to make the 4 extra the 4 extra cards. This has everything that you need, because the kit has the stamp set, the ink spot. It has dimensionals, it has embellishments, but we'll be using something different, and you have a block. So this is a great value for you. This class, registration closes on the 14th, okay, this weekend, because then I need to mail out the kit. There's option for those that are local to pick it up. So if it needs to be shipped, it is $55. If it needs to pick up, is $50. And then also, Happy Basement Stampers, check your Facebook group for more information, okay? But it's a fun event. We're going to play bingo, 6 games of bingo. It will be like, having a good party on a Saturday night. And you're going to grab your drink and enjoy. So we're going to play bingo. You will receive 2 cards with the kit. And also you have the option of adding more bingo cards for extra chances to win. And then if you're not interested in the bingo, you can just purchase the There's also the option to purchase the PDF tutorial for the 4 alternatives. But I will say that why not join us and play bingo? It's fun, and we're gonna get together after we play bingo to make the cards. You can stay at the end if you want to. If you want to leave, then you can create the cards on your own, because you also will receive the PDF tutorial if you register for the card for the event. Just wanted to let you know it closes on the 14th. I will put the link of the registration and everything at the end of when I'm done with this video. So this is your reminder of the Pretty Party class Zoom bingo. Okay, this is one. Also, I realized that I had an extra kit for my the Silly Old Bear Mega Class. Okay, so if anybody's interested in grabbing, this will be really the last kit. So what you're gonna make is, these are some of the projects. Okay, I'm not gonna show you all of them. You have these cards, a stair-stepped card, another fun fold card, another fun fold, another beautiful card right here, a little box, and then more projects, and some will be with supplies and some will be just in the PDF. You also will make this, okay? You have the option to grab the kit. The kit is $65 shipped to you, and you will get a full package of the designer series paper, half a pack of the in color pearlized paper, the supplies for your projects, cut and score. I will not cut the designer series paper for you because you will have a very detailed PDF tutorial. If you and then you can do that on your own. I would suggest you would need, of course, the bundles. You will need the stamp set and the bundle for the Sweet Old Friends and the Sweet Words and Labels. I would have to say, yes, both of them. Mostly this, because we cannot send anything pre-stamped. So this is a must-have. Also because the sentiments are crazy, beautiful, and you don't want to skip this beautiful set of dies for that. Then, because the dies match the designer series paper, some sheets of the designer series paper, and you have this, also this is an option to add on. So there are different add-ons. You can add the bundles, 1 or 2. You can add the embossing folder. You can add the ink pads if you want to. You can add the blending brushes because they're going to be brushing. And the colors that we're using are the new ink colors, okay? And that is all that I wanted to let you know. I will put the link for the registration to grab the last kit. This will be truly the last kit that I have because I double checked. I said before leaving that I had a kit, but then I had 2. So now I will love for somebody to grab it and craft. Now, for some of the ladies that already had the PDF and put the projects together, they said that I outdid myself this time. So I'm very grateful. It means that they are enjoying what I'm offering. And I really enjoyed the collaboration with my friends and creating this beautiful project because Winnie the Pooh, it's cute. And the sentiments can be, it's not only for babies or kids. The sentiments are very nice. And so making cards and projects to send away is that. So just let me know if you're interested in that. Tonight, just a reminder, we have free shipping that ends tomorrow night. It will be 11:59 p.m. Mountain Time. That will be, I think it is at that time, or midnight Mountain Time. So that will be 2 p.m. 11:59. It's more like it. p.m. Mountain Time. So that will be 1:59 a.m. for us. So don't wait until the last minute. Take advantage of the free shipping that Stampin' Up! Is offering with orders of $75 or more before shipping and tax and after you apply your stamping rewards. And then on top of that, I'm offering my ordering special. And that is the free class kit for the Waterside retreat. You will get a goodie bag with half a pack of the paper, enough embellishments to finish the project, as well as enough of the linen thread, okay? That is an extra that I'm giving you. It's about $10 or over $10 value that I'm giving you as my thank you. Obviously, you will receive the class tutorial, and the $75 thresholds will give you the opportunity to add the product of the month, whether it is the June product of the month or whichever part of the month that is still available that you have not redeemed in the past. And the product of the month is $5 that you want to add. This month it is a Cutie Patootie stamp set that I cannot show you because it's on its way. And also, if you get the $75 threshold, I'm going to send you the product of the month tutorial and also a tutorial bundle. That is both of these are a collaboration with demonstrator friends that I love. Okay, so this is my special. Now, the class, I can offer the class until Sunday. Sunday is the 14th. But Sunday you won't be able to take advantage of free shipping. So I suggest you place your order by Saturday, and then I will prep all the supplies and grab the extra that I need and mail it out to you, okay? You will also receive your PDF. I will not cut the designer trees paper because you have the PDF. That is all that I wanted to do to let you know. Last night we made these 3 projects. Hello, Sharon. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for popping on. And so these are the 3 projects that we did last night. As you can see, we're using the trinkets, we're using the linen thread, we're using the designer trees paper, and this is the sheet that is here in the front. You will get 1 whole sheet, obviously 6 sheets of this paper, and this will be whole, so then you can just cut. In my previous video, I showed you how to cut them, so then you're not ruining anything, and you'll have more to craft on your own. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the other kids cards, and let me see. My phone is doing something crazy. There we go. Okay. I see a few set of eyes. Don't be shy. Tell me hi. Monica, we're watching you. Okay, and tell me where you're watching from. I know where my friend is watching from, Sharon. She's watching from Florida. Hopefully is sunny Florida, because here is like in Stafford is raining. Raining. Okay. Let's get going. I'm going to do the card that you already saw, that I showed you. And it's also a modification of a card that I did for the catalog kickoff event. Now, let me grab here. So obviously we're going to use, let me grab my catalog in case you do not know where this is. Here it's on page 20 and 21 of the catalog, and the entire suite is $68.75. So if you don't have this and you want more to get, the paper and everything, then you're very close to the $75 threshold to get the free shipping. But obviously you can add anything that you want in your order. You can just add the bundle if you want to. And the bundle is back here. It's thundering here. I don't know if you can hear it. Where is the bundle? The bundle is $46.75. Here, Vinny said, but could use some rain. Oh, you want some of ours, Sharon? Because we're getting it. So the bundle is here, and you can add whatever you want. Now, while I'm here, I want to talk quickly about the Valley in Bloom. I haven't sent out the email, but it will go out tomorrow. The registration. It's my monthly class. That could be a club, or you can take this class just one time. I usually design 4 cards and you get to make 2 of each. Now, the Waterside retreat, in this case, I decided that I wanted to do different things because of the designer series paper. So they got to make whatever I'm showing you. It's part of the kit of May that I designed and had the class before I left. The May-June class is the Valley in Bloom. It will include designer series paper, embellishments, ribbon, 4 cards, 2 of each, or maybe I do more than 4 cards and then add an extra 3D. We will see, but you always end up with 8 projects for my monthly class. The cost of the class, if you want to take it at one time, shipped, is $52, or if you want to take it in person, is $44, or pick up for a one-time registration. My class is usually this last Saturday of the month, so this month would be on the 27th, and registration will close on the 18th. So then I can place the order, prep the stuff, and be ready for the class. If you want to join the club, in my email there's going to be an option where you can start a PayPal subscription. It is recurring every month. You have to do it by the 18th if you want this month class. So you're saving about $4 a month, okay, if you do the club. The benefit of being part of the club, that every month you have a different class that with different projects and products, and then you save $4. And also at the end of the 6 months, I am sending you a little goodie bag of about $25 value. It's Stampin' Up! Products, new. And so that's my thank you for being part of the club. Okay, so if you're interested, I will put also and send out the email and put more information after the video. But this is what I'm going to be featuring this month, the Valley in Bloom. Now, a note, the floral spray 3D embossing folder is not available to order at the moment. We're gonna use it, and I will do the embossing for you, but I will not do anything of the die cutting that needs to be stamped and die cut. So you will need to add the bundle. If you want to add the bundle, you can add it at cost. I will cover the shipping and tax for that. So you're gonna save a little bit when you add the bundle at the time of the registration. Okay. So you will also get the paper, the specialty paper, the embellishment, ribbon, and the whole shebang. PDF tutorial, of course. Okay, so that is what I wanted to do, let you know about that. So these are the 3 things that I have. Now, let's go. This is the bundle that we're featuring, and we're going to put together the card. The card base, this is what you will receive. It's a card base already prepped. This is the inside. This is already embossed. This is die cut for you. You will have the pieces here to stamp and die cut. And I will give you this little piece that is punched from this tab punch right here. It's easier for me to just punch it out for you, and then you just need to stamp on it, okay? I might die cut a few things or not, depending on the time. So what you see here is something that you might get already prepped. Otherwise, I will give you the pieces of the cardstock and you will die cut it on your own. Okay, so there we go. A little bit of details on how the class runs. So we're gonna cover, and I hope my internet, I will not lose power or internet, because then I will be really sad. So this is your card base. And what we're going to do, we're going to take this that you will receive, and we're going to just glue it down. And let's see if this is going to hold it. Let's do this. Yeah, I think will be good. This is going to go down like such. Easy peasy, nice and easy. Okay, like that. So I had to move my live because my daughter came in, decided, Mom, can I come over? because where she lives in her house, okay, I'm roughing the edges here. She doesn't have much of a shade, and so her 2-year-old wanted to be outside and play in the water, and being the sun is too much. So I have a patio here that is covered, so it's in the shade, so we played outside. So they left after my time that I would do my live, so I said I better move it just in case. So that's why. So she came with her 2-year-old and her week-old baby that was born while I was on my incentive trip. Disclaimer: we have to say that only about 1% of the demonstrator worldwide earned the trip. So we have to say that to be compliant. Okay, it's not because we want to be, not bashful, just be like, oh, I'm doing this. It's because we have to tell. Okay. And achieving the trip is not guaranteed. It's after a lot of work, but a lot of support from customers and team. So that's what I also point out, that we cannot do this all by ourselves. So my appreciation for your support is immense. Okay, we're going to do this, and then in the corner of this, we're going to stamp one of the seagulls, and we're going to use the gray granite here. I'm going to try to be quick because otherwise it'll take forever tonight. So that goes over there. Okay, and that's the first stamping that we do. I'm going to add this one right there. It's my personal preference to create a little bit of the rough looking, because this is a masculine card. So now, where did I put my dimensionals that I just took out? Oh, in front of my nose. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna put dimensionals right here. Okay. And what I like about this suite is that the designer series paper, you can create card with just the paper without too much of a stamping or something. Okay, so that is that. Now, let's get ready here. Let me get my sample so I remember what I'm doing. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start sponging. So the colors that we need Pool Party. We're going to need some crumb cake. And we're going to use our blending brushes. These are fabulous tool. So I'm going to start with crumb cake and Pool Party. Let's move everything to the side. So let's go with crumb cake first. Okay, move everything. Grab this. You know that you can wash these under hot water and let them dry, air dry, and they are brand new, so you can even change color if you want. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to sponge down here. Okay. I'm going to sponge. Voila. And then I'm going to grab my Pool Party right here, and then gently stamp sponge here. Okay, so it's sand and sky kind of. Okay, that is all that I'm doing to this as far as sponging. Then I'm going to stamp on it. So I'm going to grab the tall grass and the small grass, and we're going to use Old Olive. And I'm going to stamp the tall grass. You have this little piece, so the tall grass, we're going to stamp it on here. And then it will be die cut. And then the small grass, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I know I took it out. And it should be in front of my nose. It is in front of my nose. And I'm gonna ink the small grass, and I'm gonna stamp down here. And then without re-inking, I'm gonna go right there. Okay? And that is all. Now for the inside, I'm gonna grab my tall grass, stamp it there, and then I'm gonna stamp a sentiment in basic gray. And the sentiment says, it's your day. No, today is your day. I'm gonna stamp it down here as straight as possible. Voila. Okay. And then with whatever I have left in my brush, this should be already dried. I'm gonna brush down here with my crumb cake, and then brush up here with my pool party. Voila. Okay, that part is done. And then put it aside. Now this one, let's pretend you're gonna take the matching die and die cut it, because I will not do that for you. But by the magic of TV, ta-da, I have it done. Okay. Then on this, we're gonna grab our chair, the whatever name is, because I cannot pronounce it. Adirondack, whatever. So this kind of chair, a relaxing chair, I'm gonna stamp it in basic gray and stamp it on gray granite, because I want it darker. Voila, like that. And then yet again, by magic of TV, and you're gonna die cut it with the matching die right here. I have one that I already die cut. Ta-da! Okay, so let me just set aside the one that I cut there. So these are the parts. Then on here, we're gonna stamp with this like that. We're gonna stamp the sentiment that says, have a great birthday. Okay, and this might be my husband's birthday card, because his birthday is on Sunday. So yeah, it could be his birthday card. Have a great birthday. And I am going to, but I'm not done stamping. I'm not done stamping. To this, I'm gonna grab a pair of scissors, and I'm going to kind of go around and try to cut it the best that I can. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm gonna grab this label. I'm gonna grab gray granite, and the tutorial will tell you everything. I'm gonna grab the birds again, seagulls, and I'm gonna stamp one up here and one up here. Okay, there we go. And I am missing something. I forgot to do something. The original in my here, so I did stamp off the original. I stamp only one, and then I'm going to show you what you should have done. I have this bundle, and I've made a number of cards using it. I'm glad you do. So let's pretend that I've inked this one and stamp it. Okay, and then I'm going to stamp it one second time. That's way better, right? Because I forgot the stamping off of this part anyways. Okay, let me clean everything, because I don't want to get anything messed up or ink on it. And off we go. Put it on this side, means that I've used them, as well as this one. And voila. So now let's build this card. I'm gonna grab, you're gonna cut a piece of the designer series paper that you'll have, and I'm gonna put it like that. And you know what? I can put many dimensionals right on the edge here. 1, 2, and 3. It's pouring rain outside. It was pretty hot today. I think we reached the high 90s. Yeah, it was hot. I know because I was out with my grandson. I usually don't go out. Actually, I'm all bundled up because down here is pretty cold because of the air conditioning. So right now I have a sweatshirt, long pants, socks, and everything because down here is always cold. But then when I went out, it's like, oh my golly, I'm gonna melt. Okay, that's what we do. This is gonna be flush there and there. That's why I put many dimensionals there. Okay, so I like to build my thing here. So what I'm gonna do, okay, why do we have these, you might ask? Okay, you will have this. So I'm going to chop these off. Okay, chop them off. And we're going to use a bit of liquid glue on this part. Ooh, I said a bit, not a lot. There. And I'm gonna put one of each of these on top. Okie dokie, so a little bit of paper piecing, whatever they call it. So you can do that. I'm putting the adhesive on actual base, it's easier. Where is the other piece? Oh, lordy, lordy. Maybe attach. How fun is this that I don't see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? It always happens, right? This is not, this is not. I know I cut it. Okay, I don't want to recut it. Where did I? If you see it, let me know, because I might be blind, as usual. Oh, here it is. My golly. And then I'm going to attach that one to that. Okay, done. So now I'm going to put this one down here, but I'm going to put one dimensional down here, just that, so that I know where this is going to be. And that is going to be, and you know, I forgot that I did this. I'm going to put it down there. And we did decide that this needed, where is it? Some extra coloring as well. So we're going to put this, so it will blend kind of with the main image. You can do this or not do this, it's up to you, but I think it's a nice extra touch. And I put this one on my sheet of dimensionals because I already peeled off the backing of it, so I'm sure that is not going to be stuck. See? Ta-da! So this is going to be here, so it's going to be blending with the scene here. Then I would like to have this show off right there. So I'm going to put a mini dimensional behind this just because. And I'm going to hide that and put that one over there. And this one, gonna do the same, put it in the back there, and maybe pull it up a little bit more and hide it behind this body here. But if I need, let me see, because this is gonna go like that, and I have a little bit of room to go over and pull this out. Okay, there we go, hiding behind that. And this will need 1 or 2 minute dimensionals. Let me see, right there, to stick them down. Voila. Okay, now I can put this 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that will go right here. I'm gonna put it so that this stays within the card so it doesn't get smashed. Voila. And now I'm gonna get my chair. See? I didn't realize that I had extra stamping on the back. And there, and this here. Just want to make sure that everything. Okay, so the chair is gonna be right here. How cool is that? And now I'm gonna make it simple. I'm gonna grab, first of all, I'm gonna glue this one inside to finish it. Okay, so this is the card right here, like that. And then I'm going to put, have a great birthday right there. So I need a dimensional right there. It's easier just to put the dimensional. Voila. Isn't this cool? I like it a lot. It's very masculine to me. Okay. What else? I have this bundle. Okay. I was just seeing if somebody else would comment and, you know, to tell us what they're watching from. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and tie a knot, a bow in here. Let me think. If I do it this way, it'd be easier for me. Maybe yes, maybe no. And I'm gonna just trim this one there. And then we're gonna tie a bow on here to make it easier. In my original that I did at the beginning, I did it around the arm or the chair, the leg. I think I'm just gonna stick to this nice bow like that. Let's close these, put that away, do my small bow and attach it with a mini glue dot or 2. And then this card is done. This is my front, this is my back, and securing it right there. Ta-da! Put it to the side and trim a bit and trim a bit. Okay, so this is the other card right here. This was the original. I think I did it all. Yes, exactly. Okay, and there. Voila. Let's move on to a fun fold card, and the supplies that we need are these. And this is using mostly the Designer Trees paper. So these are the pieces that you will get from me already prepped, but the designer series paper and the fussy cutting, okay? So you will have, you will cut a piece of designer series paper. Just make sure, okay? This is the other side, cut them horizontal. Okay, this is mostly for those that are doing it, and I think this is top and right. Now, then you're gonna take you cut it, and it is 6 by 5 1/4, and then you're gonna use your scoring tool. If you don't have a scoring tool, this is a good time to buy it, and we're gonna score it at 4. And when you score designer series paper, you want to use the largest, so you're not going to tear into the paper. Oops, 4, I said 4, Monica, 4. This is 6 and this is 4, and it's easier to think about 4 because then we're going to fold this over. Okay, that gets folded over. We're going to cover that. Make sure that we don't see that part. Okie dokie. Because I usually score at 4 1/4, so automatically I went down there. Okay, let's get going. So you have, this is your card base, basically these two. Okay, and if you want to do the usual that I do, you are more than welcome. So the second layer gets a little bit of a roughing, just around the edges a bit. Or you can skip this part and leave it as is. Then we're gonna put this attached to the card base like such. Okay, then you're gonna take this and glue it down right here. There is a very small edge, it's 1/8. You can use liquid glue if it is easier for you. Okay, and I did score. Oh, this is the other way around. Oh my golly. Well. Do I want to do it this way this time? Why not? Why not? Okay, I'm going to show you the other way. Okay. So I did it the opposite. Which one is the, I think this is, these come down like this. No, it's up here, right? Let me see. Yeah, I put it this way. So this is the other way. In case you, I'm going to show you. So basically, I scored it with this facing me. I should have scored it with this part facing me if I wanted. Because my sample, you will see it. But now we're going to make it this way. It's okay. It's okay. So you get both versions, so you know what to do. So this is our card base, like that. We're gonna work on this part that is easy peasy. Basically, it is a 5.5 by 4 1/4 scored in half. Okay, this is all that it is. And this is gonna be folded like such over. See, I was just talking too much and not focusing. I was trying to tell you. So you see both variation of the card. So then you know. Because you'll have enough to make 2 at least. But the supplies that I will give you are just for 1 each. Okay, so I'm going to glue this one down. No, I'm not going to glue this one down. I'm going to glue this piece of designer series paper on top of this first. Okie dokie. Then I'm going to take my linen thread. I got to focus here. And I'm going to wrap this so-called wrap down at the bottom. And all the measurements of the designer series paper and everything is in the tutorial, so I don't have to repeat all the measurements, and we're gonna wrap it 3 times, as we said. So it's not really wrapping it, but it's semi-folding it. Okay. 2. And I'm gonna move this one a little bit higher because I need more room at the bottom. So there. Starting from here and going down here and going there and go back right there. Okay, then I'm gonna trim like that, and I feel like I need to put dimensionals on this one because I want to secure these ends very nicely. And so then I will put this, now I can put this on here. Okay, I'm gonna open it because it's easier, lay it down, and you have a little bit there. Okay, so this is your fold in there. And then I'm not stamping on my card, so I can go ahead and glue this one down. Okay, there is no stamping, there's just using designer choice paper. So that's what it is. And now I can just put this one down. Okay, so the way I'm going to do it, see, is going to open and open. So I'm going to put liquid glue here, open this one up, and then just center this in the middle. That will be the best reference for you, okay, when you want to glue it down. And once this is down, it is down. But what it helps is that with the liquid glue, you'll be able to scoot it up and down depending on, and put it straight there. Okay, I think I like it like that. Okay, voila. Now what we're going to do on here, you will receive, you will have all the steps done. So this is a one of the Spotlight of Nature dies. Okay, you're going to take, and this is a 2-inch punch. You're going to take one of the, this is a 2 3/4 die, and we're going to die cut the middle of it. And I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to grab my piece here so that I know. Okay, kind of center it, and let's go die cut. We're going to die cut. And this is what we want, okay? Just this part. These two are what we're gonna use. This part, now I have a bazillion because I die cut it for the rest of the class. So now I have a lot of elements there. A lot of dies. Okay, on this in the back, I'm gonna put mini dimensionals and try to put them as close to the edge as possible for both, and straight so they don't show. And have the there. So mini dimensional will fit perfectly in there. Okay, ta-da, this is what we have. Just put it right there. On here, we're going to grab our blending brush and a little bit more of, whatchamacallit, Pool Party. I'm gonna brush it in the middle. Okay. As much or as little as you want. You can do all of it like that. Okay. And then we're gonna grab the sentiment that says "Have a great birthday," or "Great," yes, I'm gonna stamp it over there, considering that we have this edge. Okay, so there. With the basic gray. So I'm gonna stay down here. Voila. I guess the basic gray that I used on my other card was inked a little bit more. Then I took out of the pattern of the paper, let me grab here. It would be easier because my pack is somewhere over the rainbow. Do we have the pattern of the paper here? No, it's in the back right there. So let's go find it. There. So this pattern has all these fishes. So I fussy cut one. It didn't matter if this was the edge because this part is not going to be showing. And actually I'm just going to put this one going like that. This time I'm going to put it dimensional just because. And dimensional will go in the middle. And this guy is going to be like, whoo. And we're going to trim this part because we don't need it. Like that. And then there's there was one of the dimensionals that was showing too much. So I'm going to trim him. Okay, now let's peel off and put this one on to complete this part, so-called tag. For that, isn't this cutie patootie? I think so. And now let me see. Yep, we're gonna grab everything there, and this is what you have. Ta-da! Like that. Okay, and this will go in here. But before we do so, what I did, I cut out these elements from the paper. And guess what? I'm going to put two dimensionals, one here, and many dimensionals right there. Okay. Let's see if I can put one in the middle right there, because I think it's going to be covered partially, but we're going to just put this one down with this going like that. Okay, then I can go ahead and attach this one right there. But did I do flat? Let me check. Yes, this was flat. So let's flat this one down. And I'm gonna put this one up here. Like such. And then I'm gonna put this one right there with a dimensional here. Okay, this is going to be different from my other card, so make it all different, Monica. There you go. Now, the other thing that we need to do is grab a trinket. We're going to finish the inside. And I'm going to thread it through there, thread it through here. Like such. Okay, and tie it with a bow. Voila. Make it smaller, a little bit smaller, and then we can move this one a little bit to the side right there. Okay, and then trim. That is good. If we want to secure it, do the usual with my mini glue dot that I was looking for, and secure it down so it's not going to move. Voila. For the inside, I did, okay, this is like paper piecing for sure. So this is going to go, oh boy, that's what I needed to remind everybody. When you're making this card, make sure that your jacket or life jacket stays within the card. So there, stay, because when you're going to fold it, so I'm going to do this. When you're going to fold it, this is going to be like that, because when you're going to fold it, if it's out here, it's going to get all smushed, okay? Make sure that when you do that, it stays within the width of the card. Now, this will go here, okay? We'll go down here. But as you can see, I have bits and pieces because I was using the designer trees paper. So this is going to go down like such. And this, let's pretend that is going under there. So, nobody knows. So I'm going to leave it like that. Put a bunch of adhesive here. And let's see if it works. For me to put it down and secure everything. Maybe yes, maybe no. Voila. Done. Close it, and this is done. Now, let me show you. What do you think? Huh? What do you think? Is it a cutie patootie card? Look at that. So this way, this is what, it's not in the tutorial will have this picture. So, tell me what the difference is. This is what I did tonight, and this is what the tutorial will have. Basically, my inside is now, it's all woody. Here is all the colorful. So, note to self, score, have the side that you want to show facing you. Okay, so I wanted to show the wood, so I had the wood facing me, the stripes, and then I scored it at 4 like that. Here I put it down and I scored with this one down at 4. Okay, got it? So you can pick and choose which of the two you would like to do. And now let's get going with the 3D. This is what you will get in your kit. Okay, this is a masculine holder, a K-cup holder. Okay, so this will come with the kit, okay, for you. Now, let me see if I am missing parts. I think I am, or maybe it's hiding underneath. Well, I will figure it out. What do you think? Okay, so this is what you will get from me is this done, this one. Might be that I will have this cut. It all depends. And is the chair. You showed me how to do it. I showed you, not you showed me. And then you will cut your own designer trees paper, and you will have these pieces. These is where you're gonna stamp. Also, these are pieces of the chair. There. This you will cut. This you will stamp. Got it? Okay. So let me just go ahead and assemble the chair. Okay. You like it both ways. Good. So then, you know, you have more ideas. So I'm going to put this one down here like such. Okay. There. Then I'm going to just put a little bit dots here. Maybe I'm putting it in the right spot, or maybe not. And then I'm gonna put this one, probably I did not, but that's okay. And then here. Let's see if I got it right. Or maybe yes, maybe no. No, not at all. So let me wipe this. Let me wipe this. Like that, like that, like that, like that. So stick to the original plan. You would put the adhesive on the back of this chair. Okay? That is the best idea. Good job, Monica. So now, okay. And now we're going to just put this one down like such. Press, press, press. There. Then we have the handles or the armrest there. And they do have a direction. Follow the direction. And put this one down. Now my hands are sticky. And put this one right down here. Can you see what I'm doing? Okay. Hope to go back and watch this currently. Oh, where are you? Oh, hi, Cheryl. I didn't see you. Where are you traveling to? It seems that you've been traveling quite a bit. Good for you. I think, Cheryl, yeah, because you were on another trip recently. Yeah, the video will be there for you to watch. This class, I think, is a cutie patootie class. And very ideal for where you live also, I think, right? Okay, so we have that done. And these are the other pieces. I'm going to work on that. On this one is done. On here, I'm going to stamp. Let's do the stamping, and then we're going to assemble. Okay, okie dokie. So on here, I cleaned it. Now we're going to use, for this part, Lost Lagoon and Basic Gray. My Lost Lagoon, because it matches the paper, right? You know, Stampin' Up, matchy-matchy. We are going to stamp the tall grass again there. Then using Basic Gray, we're going to stamp Relax on here on the label. And will be centered right there. And then with the Basic Gray, we're going to stamp the bird. Voila. Okay. All the stamping is done. Let me clean, because I'm sticky. Where is my thing here? Well, wherever you're going to go, Cheryl, I hope you're going to have a nice and safe trip and enjoy your travels. I just came back and it's like, okay, I would love to go to the beach. That's where I would like to go. So by the magic of TV, you're going to die cut, and that is done. Okay. My fingers. Okay. So now I have these parts. 1, 2, this goes together, these go together. Okay. This is basically the holder, the K-cup holder. It's already scored, and I can tell you the scoring, but it will be in your tutorial as well. 1/2 inch, 1 3/4, 4 1/4, 6 3/4, 9 1/4, and 10 1/2. Then we have this piece right here that is scored at 1/4 inch on both sides. Okay, so that is done. What we're going to do to this, easy peasy, we're going to take a what is this? Sticky. And I'm going to punch in 1 3/4 with a punch it out and have the sticky part, you know, part of the punch. Okay, somewhat part of the punch there. And I'm gonna put this one in the middle, centering top and bottom, left to right, as much as possible, centered as much as possible, top and bottom, there, stick it, stick it, stick it. And then I'm gonna punch. I think this needs to stay up a little bit more. And then I'm going to punch 1 3/4, using this as a guide, and voila. Okay, so this comes off, got it? So now it's pretty much centered. These will get folded down. Okay, folded down like that. We're gonna attach tear and tape. We need something strong, and tear and tape is 1/4 inch, so it should be right there. We're gonna trim the edge there in a minute. Voila. Okay, if we need to trim this, we're gonna trim the edges so it's flush. Voila, and voila. And look, this is done like that, and your K-cup is gonna fit here perfectly. Okay, ta-da! Let's put it down for a minute. Now this is gonna be folded, and the tutorial says all the folds are done inward. Okay, this is inward, this is inward. Okay, folded nicely and straight. This will be folded in. Okay, in, but then these two, because this is what's going to happen, these two will be folded opposite. Okay, so this is the skeleton like that. Okay, got it? Can you see? There. Now, let me attach the designer trees paper. So let me put it down to see if it's matchy-matchy here. This will go, let me see, because I cut it, yes, that will be matchy there. Put it in the middle of that. I'm gonna do this one right there. Whoops. Oh boy. Yeah, this, oh boy, this way. I had it correctly before. Okay. And then let's see this one. Like that. So let me put this one down. Center it as much as possible. And this one down. Okay, okie dokie, there. Now, we need to punch holes in here, and I'm going to mark with a pencil where I want my holes. There, and there, I think. Okay, they're pretty much there. Now, you can use a crocodile if you want to, or what I used, let's see if I can do it correctly. This is 1/8 inch. Okay, and you can fold it down and keep this one as tight as possible. Let's see if I can punch it both at the same time. I think I can, I think I can. Yes, I think I can. And this is part of the trio punch that we have, 3-hole punch, 3 different way of punching. I just need to find my marking, and it's there. And voila. Okay, done. Now the fun part. There, we're going to create the holder. So we're going to peel off this. I'm going to peel off both of them and do one of these at a time. So this will be in the middle, okay? This is your base. Try to have it in the middle. Then you bring this one up and try to center. And let me see. What you want to have this one straight, first of all. And once I have one edge, I'm gonna meet the other edge. There we go. Done. And then I'm gonna do the same. Press it. What is important is that you stay within the width of the box, okay? So you don't want to see anything out there. Okay, and now I have my holder. Okay, now in my sample I used, you can do one string, but I did use two. So let me grab this because I want it to be longer. So I said about 15 inches each. Let's see if it is too long or not. Oops. So let's say 15. No, maybe just do 12. I think 12 would be enough. 12 and 12 equals 24. I'm going to thread it through here just because I want it a double. I'm gonna thread this one here and then this one here, and you can do this however you like, okay? And then I'm gonna go down here and down here. Okay, yeah, 12 would be enough. And I'm gonna, I said 15, but 12 would be enough. Okay, now I'm gonna just tie a nice, gonna thread where are my elements? Right in front of my nose. Grab one of these, and you can do this however you want, okay? There's nothing, you don't have to do what I do, how I do it. So I'm gonna thread these through, just two of them, because then it will help me do my bow. Two at a time. Go in, you can do it, Monica. This is almost the last step. Oh Lordy. Oh, here, this part that has the one that I did not cut. Duh. Okay, and I'm gonna tie like this, and then tie me a, centering that over there, and tie a bow. And this is keeping my box closed. If I could do a better job, I think, it's not the way I want it to be. Okay, bear with me. I'm gonna try to do it from the front if it works better. Sorry about this step, but I wanted you to see it. Let's see if it is worth it. Not worth it, if it is going to fit, make it better. Okay, you can just skip this part if you don't like it. But I think, oh yeah, now it's better. There we go. And then this, and this, and this, and this. Now we got it. There we go. There, there, there. Now let's embellish this part. As you can see here, Ta-da! It stays over there. And then I'm going to show you mine, the original. Okay, so that is that. We're going to attach this right there. Actually keeping it straight up. We're going to put 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we're going to start with this. Flush to that. There. We're going to attach the grass here. 1 and 2. Easy peasy. Okay. So the grass will go right there. I'm gonna grab our chair. 1 and 2. We're gonna put this one on. And has to be flush with the bottom there. Okay, we can even do this one. We're gonna keep it like that. And then we're gonna put this one on, 1 and 2. Okay. Put this one, relax, right there. Kind of this way. And then the little bird is going to just rest on this. Ta-da! And it's done. Okay, so this is the box. Got it? Then obviously you're going to make it this better. I'm gonna trim this. Voila. Trim this. And here we go. Isn't this cutie patootie? This is that, and this is the original. Okay, so voila. You have all of these projects that can be yours for free with a $75 order, and you also get your the supplies to half a pack of paper, enough linen thread, and all of that. So I'm going to show you what is in the tutorial. Okay, so that is there. 1, 2, and then we have this 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in a box. So this is your class. $75 order will give you the supplies to recreate all these 6 projects, the videos, today's and yesterday, the PDF tutorial, and as I said, about $10 in product from me as my thank you. That will be half a pack of DSP, the embellishment and the linen thread tutorial, and then you can also add your product of the month for only $5. And then you'll get the product of the month tutorial and my tutorial bundle of the month. So this is my offering. Ends tomorrow with the free shipping, because you want to take advantage of the free shipping, right? So there you go. Thank you for joining me. Coming on later than usual, but I think this is a very great June masculine class that you can create. As soon as I see the orders coming in, I prep the stuff, and then I already have the designer trees paper, so I don't need to wait to come in, because something that I can carry. So I just need to package it up, cut here, and remember, I am not cutting the paper for you. I am not stamping, and I'm just gonna do the labels, and you are going to stamp and everything. Okay, so that is all. Remember also my pretty party kit event on the 20th. Registration closes on the 14th. You get the whole kit. You get the supplies to recreate 4 extra projects. You get the entry into playing the bingo, 6 game of bingo, the opportunity to win prizes. That will be gift certificates, 2 bingo cards. It will be 7 p.m. The event will be 7 p.m. on the 20th, but registration closes on the 14th. You can pick it up if you're local, or I will ship. $55 shipped, but all the information are in the registration link that I will put on later after the video is over. Okay, and then I have one extra kit of the Pooh, the Silly Old Bear Mega Class. Okay, so I will put the link over there as well. So that is all. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, have fun and have a great weekend. Safe travels to everybody, whoever is traveling. Bye bye.